Welcome back to the 2008 Aussie Millions Cash Game Invitational. Well, the numbers speak for themselves. Patrick Antonius absolutely dominating the table. Masa Kagawa, Elia Lesra continuing to hemorrhage.
Patrick Antonius up about 310,000 U.S., dominating this year's cash game table, much like last year.
First to act on this hand and an ace-8, and he'll throw it away. Dwan likewise will fold, and so will Kagawa.
Well, Tony G picks up a pair of sevens. Certainly going to play, and he does raise the 3,800.
And now the crock. Jack 10.
Well, not a very strong hand. And there's his little crock.
12 straight.
Raises to 12,000.
Well, that's a very aggressive play. He's in position, though.
Got Hansen out of the way, and Adams, and Alezra as well. Quick call from Tony G.
Well, the crock actually in pretty good position here. He's going to be able to act last every street. He's represented a big hand.
Ace-9 deuce on the flop, a rainbow.
Well, that's going to be a tough spot for Tony G to call. I'd expect the crock to continue betting here and pick it up.
And he does, 17,000.
It's all right. I got the same hand back to back.
And that will be enough to get Tony G out of it, and the crock will pick up 27,400 in that pot.
Nice professional play by the crock.
And a nice pot for Billy Agaros, who's been pretty reserved today, unlike last year when the now infamous crock was a bit more talkative than many thought he should have been.
Basically, what happened was Phil Ivey and Antonius got in this huge pot.
Ivy's going to continue to press, it looks.
All in.
And there was about $215,000 in the middle of the pot. I'd got up, walked around behind Patrick Antonius, got myself a bottle of water, had a sip, came back down, and Phil Ivey was still thinking. And for a joke, I quietly said in the middle of the hand,
"Would you like to ask the audience? I'll find a friend." You're winning on the golf course, don't worry about it.
And that's completely inappropriate.
at that stage, I'm not even too sure if Phil heard me. But he did, it didn't look good.
And he folds it. Wow.
Nice hand, Mr. Antonius.
I remember him saying something, and he irritated me at the time.
As they say here in Australia, he's going walkabout.
When Phil Ivey got up, I thought, oh, is he coming back? Is he not coming back? Have I really, overstepped the mark, shot my mouth off too much? About 4 people came up to me and said, "Man, Phil Ivey, he's going to kill you, boy." My wife even said, "What are you doing? Next time, keep your mouth shut." So I said, I better nip this in the bud. I walked straight up to Phil. Phil, got a couple of minutes, talked with him.
When I see him, we still talk to each other. Everything's cool.
Here we are today, and hopefully I'll behave myself a little bit better today, Phil.
So was he out of line, Howard, or is that just part of the game?
Oh, yeah, he was very out of line. You just stay out of the way when two players are playing a big pot. We're all having fun at the table, but when the pot gets big, you be quiet, let them play their hand.
Well, Brandon Adams is going to play his pocket sevens. He raises to 5,000. That gets Alezra out of it, and Antonius.
Did you make it 5,000 again?
Yeah.
Guess I got a call.
And he does. And Kagawa looking at a king-jack.
Well, this is a much worse spot for Dwan. Now, if he makes his 3 6s, Adams doesn't have the big overpair, so it's not in as good a position. Kagawa raises, makes a 25,000 with king-jack offsuit.
Enough to get Tony G out.
Maybe losing a little patience here. Uh-oh. Well, Billy Croc's certainly going to move all in here with ace-king. Great spot. And he has Masa dominated.
He's going to raise it to 50,000.
Well, these small pairs are just going to have to fold, even though they happen to be best.
Well, at least I can't make a mistake now.
And he folds.
Oh, it's gamble.
Gamble.
Okay.
I was going to get it in.
Let's open up.
It's king. Oh.
Well, Kagawa called all in for his remaining 23-8.
Count jacks.
Masa Kagawa gets nearly 50,000 in before the flop. King-jack offsuit. Not the best play, and this is not a good flop. He's in big trouble. He's going to need a jack.
Here's the turn, a king of clubs. So both pair their king.
Oh,
That's good.
good.
Good for me, isn't it?
No, nothing.
Croc has the ace kicker.
Kagawa needing a jack, or he's going to lose his second buy-in of the day.
It's a two of clubs, and the Croc will win $111,000. So that'll be all for Masa Kagawa. The Japanese amateurs busted out. Billy the Croc lets his cards do the talking this year